Since when do atheists get to decide what being a real Christian is? So this is something that I see way more often than I should. You have a liberal who decides to take it upon themselves to give certain labels to certain religious people. For example, to the liberal, if you do not fully support gay marriage, you are not a real Christian. In fact, to the liberal, if you do not support gay marriage, you are heartless and a bigot. What? The liberal will always bring up verses from the Bible, such as love thy neighbor and judge not, as if these are literally the only two verses in the Bible that have any meaning at all. You'd think, if you're believing the liberal, that the entire New Testament can be summed up with Jesus saying, nah man, it's good, just do whatever you want, and if my followers don't agree with you, then they're going to hell. No. No. Being a real Christian is not defined by letting people just do whatever they want to do. It's defined by being a Christ follower. Simple as that. Yes, Christ said to love thy neighbor, and yes, this is a great thing to do, and yes, Jesus is the single greatest example that any Christian can follow in their lives, and that any person, human being, can follow in their lives. But seriously, Jesus' entire message was not, hey, yeah, guys, be nice to each other, and you'll be good. I'm going to quote one of my favorite writers here, a guy named Matt Walsh. His blog posts are absolutely fantastic. I'm going to leave a link in the description box under this video to the blog post I'm quoting from. It's really great. I really suggest you read it. So Matt Walsh said, Jesus stopped a bloodthirsty mob from stoning a woman to death for adultery. Famously, he said, let he without sin cast the first stone. This profound biblical event has since been contorted to mean that nobody can condemn any popular sin or speak out against any popular sin because nobody is perfect. Nonsense. Jesus wasn't telling the crowd to chill out and be cool with infidelity. He was telling them that they don't have the authority to pass final judgment on another human being for their moral shortcomings. In the immediate sense, he was also stopping them from brutally killing a woman. This cannot be construed into him strolling in with a shrug and say, hey, live and let live, dudes. In fact, after he forgave the woman's sins, he commanded her to sin no more. Now, the reason I'm quoting Matt Walsh in this video is because I simply couldn't have put it any better myself. Being a real Christian does not have anything to do with agreeing with every agenda that the liberal media can throw at you. It means following Christ's example, applying his teachings to your life. That's what a Christian is. So next time you want to call out a religious person for not being a real Christian because they don't agree with homosexual marriage or because they believe abortion is wrong, just really think about what you're saying and how idiotic you sound. But, I mean, what do I know? I'm just a stupid kid.